So for those of you who do not know me, and for the folks that's going to be watching this recording many, many, many years to come, next week, next month, the following years, my name is Odetta King. I am a senior marketing director with World Financial Group. I've been doing this for about 6 years. I love, 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 love it. Drank all the Kool-Aid, right? And my 18 years in corporate America, making millions for these hotels and putting people in the best suite, even though they couldn't afford it. But hey, you want the penthouse? This is how much it's going to cost. Give me a credit card, go enjoy the penthouse. Now I get to put people in a position to save more money and still not go to the penthouse, because it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep, right? I have an amazing team all over the US. Shout out to Barbara, who's in Tennessee. We got Leslie in Florida. We got, of course, New York. New York is deep because that's where I'm from. We got Jesse, we got Jean in Jersey, we got Andrea in Jersey, we got Clifton in New York, and so many of you spread out throughout the US. We've got Stacy in Canada, and so we're really on a mission to educate families. Our goal is to help a lot of families, right, with this information, because people don't know. They just do not know. Today, we had an amazing training with one of our other seniors, marketing director. Shout out to Myra, anyone who was on that webinar today. Boy, that was fire, right? Myra is a tax professional, and she has her own tax practice. She's been doing it for years. And Jonathan Marion, after about 2 years, kept going after her. And she's out there busy doing her tax stuff. Well, guess what? When she finally came on board, she is ripping and running, okay? She's on track to make $1 million. And it's in her own words, she'll tell you guys, I mean, tax professional don't know this stuff. CPA don't know this stuff. If you have a series license, you don't know this stuff. Oh my God, it's crazy. And this is why we do what we do, right? To educate the community, because if we're not taught, we're gonna do everything what everybody else is doing. So how many of you, tonight's webinar is gonna be extra special. And by the way, I have to say this because Myra told us, she said, even though I was great at doing taxes, the stuff that I learned in WFG, right? She, as a tax professional, had to go dig in. She had to go dig in the IRS file. She had to go dig in the IRS code because she too couldn't believe it. Right? So she did a lot of deep research, found those IRS code, and man, the training today was dynamite. I wish we had recorded it, but we got some things coming for the public that we're gonna push it out because, like I said, a lot of tax professionals don't know this, CPA don't know this, and you know, accountant don't know this. And if they don't know it, hey, that's a lot of opportunities to educate the mass. So tonight we're gonna learn about 401k versus IUL, right? It's not about life insurance. Take that out of your head. This is not about life insurance. This is about getting stone cold wealthy using the tax code that is available to everybody. But if you know it, you know it. You're going to win the money game. And if you don't know it, well, you're going to be like everybody else, follow the 90%, right? So we learned it and we want to share it with everybody. So put in the chat, who currently has a 401k or know somebody that has a 401k? Right? You have a 401k yourself, or you know somebody that has a 401k, right? Luckily, I got all the rat race. I don't have a 401k. I had a 401k and I used to stack it up, right? But I don't have a 401k anymore. Thank God. To God be the glory. We got free over here. So if you have a 401k, you have a 403b, you have an IRA, you have something that's your job. And I'm going to do something, if I may. Barbara Johnson, I see you have your camera on. I don't know if you can put your camera on, but I'm going to put you on the spot, right? We like to show people that this is not anything that we're making up, we're on the fly. And I had a conversation with Miss Barbara Johnson today, who is a teacher or was a teacher for about 30 something years. In fact, the kids that she taught their kids. That's how long she was teaching, right? Miss Barbara is in Tennessee. She is also a real estate investor. She did a really, really great back in the days in the 70s. She was telling me when they were into the real estate business. And I want Barbara, if you can, I don't know if you can, because I'm putting you on the spot. If you cannot, that's fine. Mm-hmm. If you can, just share with us, what did you discover today, right? When I asked you to call your insurance company and tell me what you got, right? Tell me what you got. So I can share and show you what's better. So just share with us, what did you find out when you called your company about your life insurance?
I was floored. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
You can. I was floored. All these years, I retired 12 years ago after teaching 36 years. And I was just confident in knowing that our life insurance policy rolled over to our retirement policy, and they did it for many, 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 many years. Today, when I called, I discovered the year I retired, well, I guess you would say the year before I retired, they stopped. I discovered today I did not have life insurance with my company. And I was floored. I was shocked. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. And I was thinking, what if I had died and my kids would have realized I didn't have a policy? I didn't have anything. And I can't even describe how I feel right now. But thank you, Odetta, for coming to my rescue. And you were a lifesaver for me. And this lets me know how important it is. And this is going to be my passion, I know, because I felt it, I lived it. It was a part of me. And I'm just more determined to go out here and help other people, because there's so many people like me think they have something that they do not have. And had it not been for you, I never would have even looked, because of the security there. You never stop to think, what should I, check on this? Let me see. I just knew I had it, but I did not.
And if you don't mind, share what did your job, what did they tell you to go do?
They said they have been floored. They don't know why, but for some reason this month they've been getting calls after calls after calls after calls, people inquiring about the life insurance. And they said, and here you are, Barb, calling us too. And they said, this is what happened. She said, so check with your homeowner's policy and see if you can get something through your homeowner's policy. And she lists a couple of places for me to check to see if I could get a decent rate through them. Well, you know what I'm going to do, right? They'll be mine.
So I told her it's sometimes life happens, but it was a blessing.
It's going to be a blessing for me. It is, because I'm going to have an opportunity to help a lot of people.
There you go. Imagine that, right? Her job is telling her to go call a company to get it. Now she's going to go back to her HR and say, hey, all those people that got cut like myself, please give them my number, because this is what I do now. So she's coming in the gate hot, right?
Yes, I am.
Her license, and she already got a whole bunch of people to help, because everybody got let go. But guys, this is what we tell you when we say, don't depend on these jobs for whatever they're giving us, because the same way how they give it to you, they can take it away from you.
Take it away.
So if you have something with your job, it's good, but always get your own private stuff, because imagine now you're 60 something and you find out you don't have it because they decide they no longer want to offer it. So is it fair? No, it's not. And it aches me when clients come to me in their 70s, 80s, because they maybe had a term or they had something with their job, and now that they're in retirement, they no longer have it. So number one, when somebody tell us, oh, I'm good, I got a policy in my job, you can tell them Miss Barbara's story now. Okay, that is legit. Okay. So anyway, I'm so excited. Let me get started. So I want to go over with you, and I'm just going to do high level because a lot of you have attended some webinars before. So I'm just gonna quickly go through the 3 rules of money, right? So when it comes to money, there are 3 rules. The first rule is compound interest, and that pretty much let us know how many years it takes for your money to double. So if you're getting 4%, your money will take 18 years to double. So you have 10,000 today earning 4%. In 18 years, it doubles to 20. Oh boy. And Richard is writing again. And another 18 years, it doubles to 40. So can anybody retire with 40,000? Absolutely not. But what if you can get 12%, right? 72 divided by 12 is now 6 years. So now your money is going to double every 6 years versus 18 years. So here you have 2 individuals. They both work for the same income. They got a 401k, let's say, and they're putting $22,500, which is the maximum you're allowed to put in a 401k, $22,500 per year. Okay, they're saving that. One person is getting 4%, the other person is saving his money somewhere else. Same 22,500, but he's putting it somewhere else. Now, 12%, his money is going to double to 640,000 in 36 years. Or the person who's getting 4%, his money is going to only grow to 40,000. So the first rule to money, what is the interest your money is growing at? The higher the interest, the lesser time or the quicker it's going to take to double, right? If you know this rule, you're going to win the money game. If you don't know this rule, you're going to lose the money game and you're going to be broke. I'm the author of This Is Why You Broke, my second book, right? Because it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. But we got to know where we're putting this money to get a high interest. We're going to show you today where you can get 12% and higher. Wouldn't you guys like to know where the bank is putting your money? Who wants to know where is the bank putting our money? Because when you and I put that $10,000 in the bank, make no mistake, the bank is not keeping that money there and it's just sitting. The bank is going to put that money to work. So we're going to show you right now where the banks are putting your money. Now, some of you that have attended my webinar before, you should know this website. This is public knowledge. Feel free to reference it, to show it to people, because when somebody say, oh, Dada, I don't want to put my money with a life insurance company. Well, honey, boo-boo, your money's already there. You're the one not capitalizing on the high interest. The bank is. So this website is called usbanklocation.com. Everybody should save this, bookmark it, because this is the proof, okay? Banks ranked by life insurance assets. Why do they have all of this money? Billions of dollars. Why do they have so much money? Do you see your bank here? Does anybody see their bank? What bank are you with? I'm with Bank of America. We right at the top, right? I'm with Citibank. We right at the top, right? I'm with Capital One. We all the way at number 19. Write your bank in the chat. If you see your bank here, write it in the chat. Number one, okay, Bank of America, Capital One, Bank of America. Bank of America got us good, boy. They got us real good, right? So this is just, again, public knowledge. This information is out there, guys. People just don't know this, but we do. And this is why we do these webinars, to share the information, right? To share it. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Obviously, the smaller banks, they're all the way at the bottom. They don't got a lot, but they still got money in there. All the way, all the way. We going, y'all. We going. They all got money. Down to the little banks. I've never even heard of this bank, Bankrupt. Little Bankrupt, he too got money in there, right? The little banks are all the way to the bottom. The big boys, they at the top, boy. They at the top. All the big boys at the top. So let's go back. And again, this is public knowledge. The website is usbanklocations.com. Feel free to bookmark it, save it, and share it. So the banks are putting the money there already. You're not the one just getting the 12%. The bank is taking your 10,000, and in 36 years, he's making 640,000, and he's going to give you your 40,000, which is 4%. But wait a minute, how much is the average interest that the bank give us? Put it in the chat. Are you and I getting 4% from the banks? What is the average interest rate that the banks are giving us? Put it in the chat. What do you guys get it? What do you guys get it? Let me see. What do you guys get it? Put it in the chat, right? I see 0, right? Less than 1%. Yeah, Citibank is not even giving me 1%. I'm lucky if I'm getting 3 with Capital One, because you know there's some pretty good money sitting there, but it took a long time for them to give me that 3%, right? But most banks are giving us less than 1. So is this robbery? They're taking our money, putting it in life insurance products where they can sock away 12%, and they're giving us less than 1%. Now, if they were giving us 4, we think we're doing good because we got a whole 4%, and we think we're doing good. But they made 600,000 on our money. They made 600,000, y'all. Yeah, that's what you call bank robbery. Yeah, it's legal robbery. Isn't that something? Legal robbery. So the first rule to money, watch the interest. Watch the interest that you're getting. And I just showed you where the bank is putting your money. That's proof number 1, right? Second rule to money. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know this rule, how are you going to lose? Put it in the chat. What do you guys think? If you don't know this rule, how does this hurt you? Not knowing this rule, rule 72, how does it hurt you? Okay. Does anybody know how will it hurt us? Well, when it comes to your credit, when it comes to your debt, your credit card, your student loan, your mortgage, any debt, right? If your credit card is 12%, you better know this stuff and pay it off before 6 years. Otherwise, that 10,000 credit is going to go to 20,000. You better know this and pay it off before it doubles. Pay it off before it doubles. I never knew this until I started with this business, because I want to know how are people still in debt, but they're paying their bill. They're paying their credit card statement. They're paying their loans. They're making payments, but they don't know this. So if you're making payments and you just put in 150, whatever, but you didn't do the most important math, which is 72 divided by what? What interest your credit card is charging you. Pay it off before it doubles. Most credit card are about 18, 19, 20, up to 22%. So imagine your credit card is 18%. 72 divided by 18, that debt is doubling in 4 years. Pay it off before it doubles. Second rule to money is taxes. And this is where we're going to segue into your 401k. If you have these type of accounts, checking, savings, CD, stocks, mutual, it is what it is. You get paid today, you pay tax on your money when you get paid. You put it in these accounts. As it grows, you see the triangle is getting bigger. As the money grow, the interest, right, it's growing, the capital gain, you're going to pay tax. That's called capital gain tax. As the money grow that you put in, the triangle is getting bigger, more money, more taxes, right? That's how these accounts work. 401k, 403b, 457, all of these wonderful plans that we think are the best thing since sliced bread. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. But do you want good or do you want what's best? Do we want good or do we want best? Well, these accounts, you're not going to pay tax today, but you're going to pay tax on the harvest. Uncle Sam doesn't want to charge you tax on the seed. He wants to tax you on the harvest. Do we know if taxes will go up or down in the future? So 20 years from now, 10 years from now, do you guys think tax is going to go up or down? Put it in the chat, right? We want you to participate. Do you think taxes is going to go up or down in a few years? Up or down? Do you think when we're 65, 20 years from now, taxes are going to decrease? Well, guys, I like to show proof, right? I like to show proof, right? This is how you know that you know that you know. When some jokers come tell you crap, you just bring out the proof to them. Here is another public website. And this is a government website. This has nothing to do with our firm. We just went and dig, and look for the information. usdebtclock.org. Public website. usdebtclock.org. So when people say, no, I think taxes are going to go down, well, I don't know what world you're living in, because as a country, the government is broke. Why do we think they're constantly cutting benefits and resources and, community outreach stuff? Why do we think they're cutting those things? Why do we think they're taking away certain services? Because we're broke. As a country, we have more debt than revenue coming in. So if we have more debt than revenue coming in, all forms of taxes has to be increased, or else we keep falling in a bigger hole. So don't feel bad if you broke, because the country is broke too, right? We live in a society of just debt, and there's more red than green. I mean, look at the U.S. national debt compared to the U.S. federal tax revenue. Like this, the revenue that's coming in is not even a quarter to offset the debt. 32 trillion versus 4. That's not even doing anything. Guys, this stuff is real. usdebtclock.org. Taxes will increase unless, I don't know, even if they keep printing more papers or some miraculous stuff happen. This is the handwriting is on the wall. I reference this site every day, hoping maybe I'm going to see more green, but it's still a lot of red. So as long as there's a lot of red, that tells us taxes will have to go up. So if Uncle Sam doesn't charge us tax on the seed, when your money grows, when your 401k grows and it get big, because it is going to grow. It is going to grow. 20, 30 years, it is going to grow. That's when he's going to come for his tax on the harvest. So the best analogy I like to tell people is, if you're a farmer, do you want to pay tax on the seed? Or you want to say, you know what? I'm going to go plant these seed. Don't charge me tax today. I'm going to go plant this seed. And when this farm of mango trees start blossoming and it's falling down on the floor, and I pick up everyone to go sell it at the market, then charge me tax on every mango that I sell at the market. Who would do that? Who? I mean, guys, like, when you really think about this stuff, like, it's ludicrous. But people are doing it. Like, just that concept alone, why would I want to not pay tax on the seed? And then when I plant this mango tree and I have all these mangoes, I'm going to pay tax on every mango that I sell. Oh my God, the more I think about it, this is crazy. Like, doesn't this like really get to you? But this is what's happening. It's ludicrous, but this is what a 401k is. This is what a 403b is. This is what a 457 is. We don't pay tax on the seed. We're going to pay tax on the harvest. And your money is like you're telling Uncle Sam, okay, don't charge me tax on my little 10,000 today. Don't charge me tax on 10,000. When my money grows to 640,000, and I still don't even know how much the tax rate is going to be, then charge me tax on 640,000. But guys, watch this. Even if tax remains the same, I love this business. I love this business. And I love teaching these webinars. Even if tax remains the same, let's say 25%. 25% on 10,000 versus 25% on 640,000. Somebody please tell me who's still making money off of us? Who? Even if tax remains the same, 25% on 10,000 versus 25% on 640,000. Somebody do the math and put it in the chat. What is 25% of 10,000 versus 25% on 640,000? And that's with taxes remaining the same. No way in 36 years, tax is still going to be the same. But even if it is, what is that number? Somebody do the math and put it in the chat. I want to know. 25% tax on 10,000 versus 25% tax on 640,000. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Lyndon. Do we want to pay 2,500 or we want to pay 160,000? Do you want to pay 2,500 versus 160,000? Guys, this business, oh man, when I tell you, this is why I'm so passionate about teaching people this information. Like, who in their right mind would say, no, Dara, I don't want to pay 2,500. I want to pay 160,000. And that's if tax remains the same. So tax later account, we don't pay tax on the seed. We're going to pay tax on the harvest. And that alone, my friends, that alone is enough confirmation. Like, whoa, I'm going to be giving away more money. Why would I give away more money? And that's at 25%. That's not even realistic, because in 36 years, tax is not going to stay the same. So how you feeling right now with your 401k? Now that you just learned just these two basic information, well, it's basic to me, but not to most people. Like, just understanding that is just mind-boggling. Tax advantage is where you want to be. Tax advantage is where everybody wants to be. Because from a tax perspective, you're going to pay tax on the seed. So Uncle Sam, when your money grows to 640, he got to walk by you and come over here to these guys. He got to walk by you straight. He can't even look at you because he know he can't tax you. He probably going to be mad at you because he can't tax that money. He gonna happily run back to these guys to pay that 160,000 if it's 25%. That's your 401k. You're legally, happily giving up a lot of money to the government, right? Third rule of money, your investment options. If you go with the bank, your money is safe. But somebody asked me the other day, oh, Dara, or the company's FDIC insure? I'm like, what do you mean FDIC? FDIC is only for banks. What does FDIC means? FDIC means, and if you read the fine print, FDIC means they're only protecting your money up to 250,000. 250K. Most people don't even have 250K. So they're saying FDIC means we're only going to protect your money up to 250K. And read the fine print, guys. Read the fine print. They have 99 years. 99 years. 99 years. Somebody put in the chat 99 years. That's what FDIC means. Your money is protected up to 250,000, and they got 99 years to pay you back. So if the bank goes down and you had more than 250,000 or you had less than 250,000, the bank is saying, hey, we're going to give you back your money, but it's going to take a while. We could give it to you in a couple of years, in a couple of months. We got 99 years. That's the fine print. We got 99 years. We got 99 years that we could give you back your money. 99 years. You're going to be dead and buried. You're going to be rotten. You got 99 years that we could get it back. That's what FDIC means. We are going to protect your money up to 250K. And if something goes down, we got 99 years, we're going to pay you back. But what if you have over 250? Well, you out. If you have over 250,000 in the bank, you ain't getting above 250K. You ain't got nothing to get if you got more than 250K. You're going to get the 250 back, but they got 99 years. They got 99 years. That's what FDIC means. 99 years, we're protecting your money up to 250K. So this is why wealthy people who got a lot of money, they know about these strategies that we're going to teach you tonight. They already know about these strategies because they cannot afford to wait 99 years and they have more than 250K. They have more than 250K. So the bank for them is just transactional, money in, money out, money in, money out, transactional. We're not growing nothing over here. This is just to park it, to hold it, pay some bill, do some transaction, money in, money out. That's what the bank is for. Money in, money out. You got your 6 months, 12 months emergency. That's it. Money in, money out, transactional. Your 401k is variable. What does that mean, Odetta? You see the graph? It goes up and down. It goes up and down. The market is up, you make money. The market is down, you lose money. In fact, what we're going to guarantee you is that you're going to lose money. That's the guarantee. Someone said that at my last webinar last week, and I love it. I'm going to repeat that. That's what we're going to guarantee you. Your 401k, we'll guarantee you're going to lose money. How about that? We're going to guarantee you're going to lose money in your 401k. It could grow, but we're going to guarantee you're going to lose money in your 401k. Index is where the wealthy people are. That's where we got our serious money. That's where we got our future protected. That's where we got our money protected. More than 250K. You got a policy for 30 million protected. You got a policy for $500,000 protected. Not no 250K FDIC. They got 99 years to pay us back. What the hell is that? But this is what people are doing because they do not know, right? So here, your money is guaranteed to grow. Unlike a variable, we're going to guarantee you're going to lose. With an index, we're guaranteed you're going to make money. We're guaranteeing your money is going to grow. Why? Look at the graph. This is an escalator. This is an escalator. We only going up. We're not doing the up and down roller coaster stuff like a variable. We only going up. When the market is down, we still up because we have the safety. When the market is down, you see this padlock, it locks in your gains. You ain't losing no money when the market drop. And when the market go up again, you go up again. And you see this gray line? This gray line is the variable. This is the stock market, right? So Transamerica, yes, Transamerica, #1 selling IUL, 8 consecutive quarters, leading the chart when it comes to the IUL space, right? Last I checked, A was always good. My students would kill me to get an A, right? And we can't rate ourselves. The industry has to rate us. IUL, we call it IUL for short, but it's Index Universal Life. When you put your money in an Index Universal Life, and some of you, if you did not get the 25 benefits of an IUL, you could go to my website, odediking.com, odediking.com, odediking.com. It's right on the homepage. And it gives us the 25 benefits in an IUL. Those of you that purchase the book, the 25 benefits of an IUL is also in the book. So when you give your client this book, they gonna call you and be like, I need to get an IUL. Like, you ain't got to tell me nothing else. I already read everything, right? So when you save your money in an IUL, you have a growth of 13% max. That's a cap, right? And then remember I talk about the guarantee, your money will grow? Yeah. 0.75 guarantee. What does that mean, Odetta? Whenever the stock market is down, and everybody else wants to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge, because yes, I'm in Brooklyn, New York, right? They want to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge. They want to jump off the Manhattan Bridge. They're losing their mind. They're stressed out. Oh my God, now I got to work longer because I just lost 200,000, 300,000. Over here, we cruising. We didn't lose a penny and we still made money. We did not lose a penny and we still made money. And all of that money is tax-free. Why? Why? Because it's in a life insurance, right? And if you look here, cash value life insurance is tax-free, right? And then on top of it, we have living benefits. What does that mean, Odetta? Heart attack, cancer, stroke, any major illness that knocks you down. We didn't die. God is good. We didn't die. We just had some health crisis and it knocked us down for a minute, for a couple of months, for a year, 2 year, 3 year. Stroke, heart attack, cancer. We didn't die. We're still here. We're going to be able to still put food on the table, pay the mortgage, pay the rent, pay whatever needs to pay, because you do not want to be sick and broke. Sick and broke is a deadly combination, people. We do not want to be sick and broke. Oh my God, I curse that in the name of Jesus. Never, ever, ever. I will never be broken out a day in my life. And on top of it, sick and broke. Oh my God. No, 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 no. But when you have a strategy like this and we get sick, we got money to weather the storm. So you don't have to liquidate your bank account, your 401k, your IRA, sell your house, sell your car, sell your jewelry, sell your designer pocketbook. You ain't got to do none of that stuff. Let the life insurance pay for those things. It's a blessing, y'all, right? Sick and broke is not a good combination. So for those of you that are a little advanced, and again, we're live streaming on social media. This video is going to be all over YouTube. So there's going to be some people going to say, but Odetta, I'm doing good in the stock market. Well, that's great. And your money is going to grow in the stock market, because this is a 20-year look back of how all indices, we're tracking the US economy, S&P 500, we're tracking Europe economy, Euro stocks, And we're also tracking Hang Seng, the Asia market. Across the board, somebody had saved $10,000. Yes, in 20 years, it grew to 31,000. But guess who's coming for his tax on this 31,000 now? Put it in the chat. Who is coming for that 31,000? And again, let's go with 25%, which is very, very, very conservative, right? Who's coming? Who's coming? Who's coming? Who's coming after us? Our favorite uncle, right? Not my favorite, your favorite. Hold on, somebody's at my door. Okay, so who's coming to dinner? Uncle Sam is coming to dinner. He's like, wow, I'm so glad you saved your money. It grew. But guess what? No, I got to get my cut. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, Leonard. Come on, Lenwood. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Charmaine. Give me my cut. He's coming for his cut from this 31,000. I.U.L, his 10,000 grew to 47, almost 50K. And Uncle Sam hates us. He hates us because he can't touch us, right? He mad he can't come over here and tax this money. He mad. But he gonna happily go over here at 31,000 and get his cut. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the main show. All of that was just to give you education, right? That was just to give you the education for the main event. So you understand the 401ks, you understand the 3 rule of money. Now I'm going to show you an illustration, and we're going to keep it simple with 401k because the webinar is 401k versus I.U.L. I'm going to show you somebody who's maxing out a 401k, right? So which one should I show you guys first? Do you guys want to see the 401k numbers or you want to see the I.U.L numbers? Put in the chat. Which one do you want to see first? I mean, we're going to compare either way. But which one do you guys want to see first? Do you want to see the 401k numbers or you want to see the I.U.L numbers? And we're keeping everything even. This is an even playing field. What do you guys want to see first? 401k or I.U.L? Okay, 401k first, Robin said. Okay, so guys, y'all keep coming to these webinars. You're gonna learn so much. For all of you clients, when I'm done with this webinar, all you need to do is like, oh, data, just sign me up. I need an I.U.L. My husband needs an I.U.L. My daughter needs an I.U.L. My kids need an I.U.L. Goddamn, my stepkids, my grandkids, everybody needs an I.U.L. Right? Just like Oprah. Oprah said, everybody get in a car. You get in a car, you get in a car, you get in a car, everybody get in a car. Well, in my household, it's your birthday, you get an I.U.L. Okay, don't ask me for money. We getting you an I.U.L for your birthday. Okay, it's Christmas, you're getting some money for your I.U.L. Don't ask me to buy you no crap. Okay, I'm putting $100, $200 in your I.U.L. Do not ask me for no gift. This is one auntie. Don't come asking me for no Jordan or no designer sneakers. No, we put in money in your I.U.L. That's my gift, okay? You invite me to a baby shower. After the baby shower, we talking. Hey, girlfriend, we got to get you an I.U.L, okay? I need you to read this book. And as soon as you get that baby social, all of that is in this book, right? I'm giving you guys soon. As soon as you get that baby, call me. We getting baby boy an I.U.L for his birthday, okay? Get that social, call me. So guys, I'm keeping this very, very simple. This is not a public website. This has nothing to do with our company. These are all resources, as you can see, that are public. It's available. It's out there. This is why you want to keep coming to these webinars and learning, right? Learn this information so it's easy to understand. It's easy. Clients should not have a lot of questions. You should be like, Odetta, shut up. Just sign me up, right? Like, I heard enough. My kids heard you talking in the background. Like, we just need I.U.L. Somebody saving the max 401k contribution is $22,500. Everybody knows that, right? Does everybody know that? That is the max you can put in a 401k. 22,500. I didn't say it, the government said it. That's the max that you can put in a 401k, 22,500 per year. So the first problem, if you want to put 50,000, 60,000, 25,000, 30,000, can we put more than 22,500 in this account? Put it in the chat. If you want to put more than 22,500 in your 401k, can you put more money in your 401k? Let's say you had a great year in your business, or you get a better paying job, paying you 100,000, 150, 200, I don't know, or you got a job and then you end up getting a side business and your side business is doing good. Can you put more than 22,500 in your 401k? Okay, no, you cannot. So that's the first problem. By the way, this is why you want to go watch 25 benefits of an IUL on my website, odetaking.com, right? Because that's one of the things I mentioned, right? You cannot put more than 22,500. That is the max as per the IRS contribution. Maybe they'll raise it in the future. We don't know, but right now it's 22,500 as of today. So I'm putting annually 22,500. Let's say we save this for 20 years. So maybe this is a 45-year-old male or female. We're going to save 22,500 for 20 years. Now we're 65. Let's say we're getting an average of 7%. The stock market has performed about 7 to 8% on average, right? So we're going to keep everything equal. We're going to keep the contribution equal. We're going to keep the percentage equal, and you're going to see for yourself, right? So we do 22,500 for 20 years. That money earned about 7%. So as you can see, I already hit calculate. And guys, you can use this too, right? This is a public website. Now, the money grew to 986, almost $1 million, right? The money grew to almost $1 million. Now, when you come down here, now you're 65, right? You save for 20 years. Now you're 65, you're ready to take money out. So you're 986, they talk about the 4% rule, which means every year you're taking about 4% of your, whatever your money grew to. So if we take 4% every year from this 986, right? Because your money grew to 986 because you've been saving for 20 years. Now you're in retirement, you're going to pull out 4%, the 4% rule. That's what you're living off of. That's going to be your income. And you do this for about 35 years, which is going to carry you all the way to age 100, right? So we save for 20 years, we have money for 35 years. We're pulling out 4% every year. We do that for 35. So at least we know we got money until age 100. If we pass away before age 100, great, money left over. If we live until age 100, we good. We got money all the way to age 100. So again, I'm keeping the tax the same as of right now. I'm giving 25%, which again is very conservative, right? I'm not even putting what the tax is going to be in 20 years because we don't know, but we know it's going to go up. So I'm just keeping a plain 25%, which is very, very conservative. This really would never happen in 20 years, right? It's not going to be 25% in 20 years, but I'm keeping it just so that you guys can see the concept. So when we click calculate, so the payout per year is 50,000, but remember it's a 401k. So we got to pay tax on this money. So we would take 50,000. Uncle Sam is right there to tax. That's to tax us that 25%. So we're actually gonna net 38,000. Maybe you need to take a screenshot because it's about to get really good. So in your retirement, you're gonna have 38,133 per year. I don't know, right? What's 38,000 a year in retirement? But again, hopefully people have multiple sources of income. And this is why you want to keep coming to these webinars to learn. Most people don't know you should have four 4. Somebody write in the chat 4. It's being said that we should have 4 sources of income in retirement. For the simple fact, look at this. This is just one, and I'm showing you, you're going to have like 38,000. And this is with 25%, which we know is going to be higher. And this is assuming somebody is saving 22,500 a year, which again, most people are not. They're not saving 22,500 every year. They're not. But even with such max contribution, save consistently for 20 years, the money grows to 986. Now we take out 4% every year for 35 years, minus the taxes, we're netting or we're bringing home 38,000. And with this, we have no life insurance. We have no living benefits. Everybody good so far? Pay attention, right? So now, maybe if you want to take a screenshot or write in the chat how much we're taking home, 38,133. Now let's look at the IUL. So we saved the same 22,500, but this time from day one, it also gives us 461,000 of life insurance coverage. Day one. That 22,500 that we're putting in the 401k doesn't equate or doesn't also give us a benefit that comes with life insurance. And again, we open up this webinar today with Ms. Barbara sharing her story of her job, life insurance. She's retired, she has nothing. She found out just by calling them and hearing they stopped the benefit. So when you have a plan like this, you ain't got to worry if your job is going to tell you 20, 30, 40, 50 years, oh, we're not offering this no more. You on your own, we cutting it. We cutting it. So the same 22,500, which is a max contribution for IRA, I mean a 401k, we're putting this in an IUL. Immediately from day one, that also comes with the first benefit. We have insurance coverage, 461,000. Now, you see this bottom number here that shows 7 pay of 31,000? With your 401k, can you put more than 22,500? No, we cannot. No, we cannot. Here, if I wanted to put more, or if this client wanted to put more than 22,500, yes, we can. We could put more money in. More money in. So guys, you see 2 benefits already. You could put more money if you want to. And from day one, you have life insurance coverage. Now, somebody's going to watch this video and they're going to say, but Odetta, I already have life insurance. Well, this is where we're going to consolidate and give you a proper plan or a better plan. You already have life insurance? That's fine. Now let's consolidate, another word, consolidate and get you a better plan, right? So let's get some more benefits from day one. We talked about from day one, you have a 461,000 debt benefit. Day one, that 22,500 that you give the company, if you die on day one, 461,000 payout. Well, what about your 401k? If you give them 22,500 and you die day one, how much your family getting? How much your family getting, guys? If we die, how much is our family getting on day one? Well, 22,500 minus taxes, right? Because it's a 401k minus taxes. Remember I talked about the living benefits, the maximum and minimum. So maximum terminal that you could have over $1 million. Maximum chronic. Somebody put in the chat, what is a chronic illness? What is a chronic illness? This is the maximum that we could have that will pay out for a chronic illness. The maximum for a critical illness, 711. Guys, this is crazy. The same 22,500 that you put in your 401k, you see how much benefits and more bang for your buck you're getting? by putting that same 22,500 in an IUL. Same 22,005. Same 22,005. Yes, Paquita, more bang for your buck. I get it. I'm glad you got it. Roshana said ESRD. What is ESRD? Right? And then let's look at the minimum, right? The minimum for chronic is 186, and the minimum for critical is 698. Well, God damn it, who the heck gonna give you anything with your 401k? If you get a critical illness and you cannot work, is your job gonna give you 698,000 minimum? Minimum? I need to stop doing these webinars because I've been getting real work up. I've been getting real work up with these webinars. All right. I need to be on national TV doing these webinars. This is good stuff. Don't you guys think? Is it 22,500? Let me see. What did she say? Is it 22,500 put in as a lump sum or over the course of the year? No, you could either do it as a lump sum or you could do divided by 12 months and just do whatever every month. Right? So you could put it all one time, 22,005, or just like your job, right? You're paying into your 401k every month. So you could do monthly, but the total for the year is going to sum up to 22,500. So either or, lump sum or a piece every month. So guys, I mean, like this page alone is like, wow, like I don't need to know nothing else. Are you kidding me? The same 22,005 is giving me more bang for my buck. Okay, so that's a living benefit. This is not a great snapshot. Not a great snapshot, right? That tells you you're putting in 22,500 for 20 years, which means you would have paid in a total of 450. It grows to 793, and at age 65, you have a dead benefit of 1.2. 1.2. Your tax-free income is 50,176. No, for the folks who does not remember, let me go back to the 401k calculator. The 401k calculator, and again, we kept everything equal. 22,500, 7% growth. All are equal. No hanky panky. Same numbers, same percentage, same number of years. We saving 20 years. 45 to 65. We save for 20 years. We put 22,005. We put 7% growth. All things equal. So this one is paying out 38,000 after tax because we're taking 50, but Uncle Sam is going to tax his money. So we're really coming home with 38 versus the IUL, we're bringing home 50. So do you want to bring home 50,000 or you want to bring home 38,000? 50 or 38? 50 or 38? 50 or 38? 50 or 38? Plus all the benefits. All the benefits. Which will in 35 years, right? In 35 years, so you put in 450, it grew to 793. And for that 35 years in retirement that you're taking this 50,000, you would have taken out a total tax-free income of 1.7 tax-free. And then when you die at age 100, God damn, you still leaving a dead benefit behind. You still leaving a dead benefit behind. Not only you collected more money, you still leave a dead benefit behind. You have life insurance. You have the living benefits. It's crazy. All right. So let's go to this page. I love seeing this page. I love showing this page, right? Same 7%, right? 7% in the 401k, 7% in the IUL. The same 22,500 is going in for 20 years. So as you can see, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, bam, age 65 was the last time we put 22,500. Bam, total of 450,000, bam. How much did it grow to? It grew to 793. Now we're 66, so you see this D, that's distribution. We take out 50,176 every year, Or do you want to take 38,000? Do you want 38,000 or you want 50,000? 38,000 or 50,000, right? Guys, it gets better. You know why it gets better? If this client tell me, Odetta, I want 100,000 income. I want 250,000 income. I could change the numbers again. I could rerun this illustration because we could put more money. You can't put more money in a 401k. 22,005 is your max. You cannot put more money. Here, if this client tell me I want to have an income of 150,000 in retirement, guess what? I increase the death benefit. We put more money than 22,005. We could put more money here. Guys, we can put more money here. You can't put more money in your 401k. 22,005, that's it. It's a wrap. Now, 66, we start taking income, 50,000, 50,000, all the way to age 100, right? Age 100, hopefully, we make it to age 100, so we got money. So we would have taken out 1.3, but we only put in 450, but we took out 1.3, and then when we die, God damn it, you still have a death benefit that you leave behind. And if you still alive, what's the crazy part? If you're still alive beyond 100, I stop it for 100. But if we're still alive at age 100 and we don't want this money and we're still alive, guess what? You see this 129? You see it growing? 129, 131, 132, 133. It's still growing. So if we kick the bucket at age 105, the grandkids or somebody getting something. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody should aspire to leave something behind. And I know this is my personal stuff I'm putting on you guys, but the Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance for his kids' kids. A good man leaves an inheritance for his kids' kids. And people like me who don't have kids, my nieces and nephew and their kids. Right? So when this person died, of course, there's enough money to bury them. They'll leave something for somebody, even if it's a stranger, if it's for a church, if it's for some nonprofit organization, right? And all along the way, they had cash value for retirement income. But hold up, let's throw a caveat. What if they had got an L? They have living benefits. So this last column here that shows debt, that's money that they can take to pay the nursing home, to pay the home health aid, to pay for alternative treatment if they don't want to do pharmaceutical drugs. And if they pass away at age 65, let's say they didn't even take retirement, like they just die at 65 from some crazy stuff, 1.2 million tax free. You ain't getting that with a 401k. A 401k, let me go back to the calculator. If this person died at 65, you see this 986? That 986 is going to get taxed. That 986 is going to get taxed before it goes to your beneficiary. That 986 will get taxed before it goes to your beneficiary. Over here at age 65, if this person passed away, this 1.2, 100% is tax-free. That's going to your beneficiary. So now, ladies and gentlemen, you tell me, now that you know better, which is better? Put in the chat. Put in the chat. Which is better? Put it in the chat. 401k versus IUL. All things equal. Same percentage, same 22,500. Which is better? At the end of the day, we're getting more bang for our buck. Straight up. We're keeping more money in our pocket. Straight up. We're leaving money for the next generation. Straight up. And if we get sick along the way, straight up, we got our money to deal with that stuff. Straight up, we will never be broke and sick. We might be sick, but we're not going to be broke. We might get sick, but it's not going to be about going to Kings County. We're going to go to the best doctor money could buy. Because yes, we all going to die someday. But if I could get the best care, I wanted to get the best care. We all going to die at some day. Nobody's getting out alive. But if my last days, I could have the best care, bring it on. We should not be sick and broke, right? If you don't have a plan, the government has a plan. Oh, he has a plan for us. The government being had a plan for us. Before we were born, this stuff is already set up for them to win. Now that you know better, let's do better. Let's educate our community. Let's share this information with everybody because they don't know it. They don't know this. Stock market people don't know this. Brokers don't know this. Even financial professionals don't know it. If you have a series license, you don't know this stuff. Even if you're a tax person that went to whatever school that studies whatever tax, they still don't know this. So when you watch the 25 benefits of I.U.L, the first 3 benefits talk about the tax code. They don't know this. So we're going to do this again next Wednesday. All the other Wednesdays in August. You know people that need this information, invite them. You yourself come back if you need to hear it some more. Because this is new information to us. But make no mistake, this information being around. It being around. The wealthy people being knowing about these strategies. Because when you make a lot of money, for sure, $22,500 is nothing. You already been maxed out your 401k. You understand taxes. You're not leaving a lot of money in the bank because you already know FDIC insurance is only going to insure your money up to 250K. So you're not going to leave a lot of money there. Wealthy people being knowing about these strategies. The mass don't know it. Now, I like to give you guys resources. I'm a teacher, I'm a professor, and I like to give resources. You see how much resources you've got? You got resources for the website to see where the banks are putting your money. You got resources for the website showing you the debt clock that the country is broke. We got a lot of debt. And if you still want more resource, and I encourage you to read, right? Go to my website, odetaking.com. When you click on my favorites, I'm going to suggest, and you don't have to get this. You don't have to get this. But if you want to really, really learn this stuff and master it like I do, there's 3 books I'm going to recommend. 3 books. The first book is Money, Wealth, Life Insurance. Right here. Where's my copy? You could read this book in an hour. Money, Wealth, Life Insurance. How the wealthy use life insurance. Right? How the wealthy use life insurance as a tax-free personal saving, personal bank to supercharge their savings. Very, very, very good book. If you're not a reader, you're going to knock it out in under an hour, right? Another good book, shout out to Karen, who's on this webinar. She recommended this to me and I went and get it ASAP. Go all the way to number 15, I.U.L ASAP, right here, right? I even highlighted it, right? I highlighted it. I got pages full. I'm reading this stuff. I'm devouring this stuff, right? I don't know her, but I wish to meet Shirley Liu someday. I.U.L Asap, ASAP. And the third one that I recently got, I don't remember the name of the person who recommended it to me, right? 25 ways an I.U.L can secure your financial future as a tax-free bank. Guys, Follow the money. Here's that one here. 25 ways. Follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the money. We can't make this stuff up. We cannot make this stuff up. People have been talking about these things. People have been doing these things. It's still new to a lot of us, right? So 3 resources. Again, you don't have to get it, but I'm just telling you, if you want to keep learning and if you're in this business, those 3 books. Now I'm going to give you a bonus. And this one, I personally have a case of these, 15 or 25. So if you want this one, you're definitely going to have to purchase it from me, right? This one is heavy. This is not for everybody. This is heavy. This is heavy. This book is heavy, right? First half of the book is stories for people who don't like numbers. And then when you flip it around, the second half of the book is for the people who like numbers. I don't like numbers. I like stories. You tell me a story, I'm going to remember it. If you want this one, right? And which one is this? Laser Fun. Laser Fun. This one is number 5. Laser Fun, right? Laser Fun. Laser Fun. This is very good. I take these books, especially this one because it's heavy. I take this one every time I travel. I'm flying to LA next week, flying to Mexico, flying wherever, flying to Guyana. I always take this book with me and I read it on the plane. 5 hours going, 5 hours coming back. I study this book, right? See, this one is also folded. You don't have to get it. None of these books you don't have to get, but I like to give resources so people see and know that this is real. This is real stuff. These are authors that have been writing about these books. Lin Chu, I mean, she's been doing this. When you read her book, like she's been doing it. She's been teaching this information to corporation, organization, profit, nonprofit. The information is there, right? So all of these books, again, I'm going to recap. Number 2, Money, Wealth, Life Insurance, how the wealthy, not poor people, how the wealthy use life insurance as a personal bank to supercharge their saving. Number 15, I.U.L Asap. Everybody getting an I.U.L. Number 16, top 25 ways an I.U.L can secure. These people are not getting an I.U.L for no goddamn insurance. It's not about burial, okay? Follow the money, people, right? And the 4th one, Laser Fun. If you want this one, text me 973. Actually, I'm going to put my phone number in the chat. So for the Laser Fun, I have 25 copies. And that one you can text me. So my phone number is 973-842-7927. 973-842-7927. Those of you who purchase the Playground Millionaire, if you also want Laser Fun, because I have 25 copies of those, text me. So this way I could put both in your mail when I ship your Playground Millionaire. And of course, you got to have Playground Millionaire, right? So again, guys, you do not have to get these books, but I like to give resources for people because some people, they're going to be like, well, Dad, I never heard this. I never heard this. So I got to go do my research. Well, I'm giving you stuff to research, right? I'm giving you stuff to research. I'm giving you third-party reference. I'm giving you books. Go read those books, right? And there's so much more, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So ladies and gentlemen, if you got value today, put a 1 in the chat. If you are a guest with us, please get in touch with the person who invited you to schedule a one-on-one so we can see if you qualify for an I.U.L. so you can start stacking your coins and let's get rich, right? And if you are one of us, well, I hope you got more value to be confident and go out and educate and help more families, right? It's a matter of sharing. We don't sell, we educate, right? In this business, we're not selling anything, we're educating because people don't know this information. And when you know it, why would you want to do a 401k? Or if you do, why would you want to put so much money? Because now you know better. You know better, right? So thank you so very much. If I invited you, and actually I'm going to put my booking link, or if you're someone that's working with me and you want to schedule a one-on-one, odetaking.com/stack your coins. I would also even put it out there, if you are an agent, you're one of us, and maybe you're not so confident already in explaining this stuff, and you need some support to help you do the presentation, feel free to speak to your clients, schedule a one-on-one on my calendar, odetaking.com/stack your coins. The name of the game, the more families we help, the more we're winning, and more of our communities are being educated. If you live in Brooklyn, New York, September 16th and September 23rd, I will be hosting our second and third installment at the Brooklyn Library. So we have one in Mail Basin. We have another one in Pratagate. So again, if you live in Brooklyn, you're going to know these locations, right? Or if you live in New York, you're going to also know these locations. So September 16th and 23rd, I'll be at the Brooklyn Library, and we have a couple more dates. We're tying up some loose ends. My goal is to share, right? From the library staff all the way down to the patrons who are coming to borrow and read books. Come out and learn if you're in the area, or invite guests, and let's educate our community. Each one, teach one. So if you're coming or you live in New York, again, all you need to do is actually, it's on Eventbrite. You could search Eventbrite, or as a matter of fact, I'm going to drop the link right now in the Zoom chat. And all of you will be getting the recording. So you can watch it again, and you could share the recording with someone who might not be able to attend live, or maybe they say, oh my God, next week I got something to do, I can't make it. No worries, we got the recording, we're gonna send it to you, okay? So I just put in the chat the link for Eventbrite. If you know anyone in New York, or if you yourself are in New York, come out, let's have fun, let's turn up, let's help people, and let's get rich, all right? Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys back here next Wednesday, and make sure you invite guests. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. I'm not going to take questions because we got another call at 9 that I got to prep for. Plus, I got all these books to go autograph, so I'll be up all night tonight. But thank you so much, and we'll see you next Wednesday. And you have all my contact info in the chat, so feel free to stay in touch, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Blues, or the posts on social media by anyone with an opinion that have made the world so cynical these days? Are they obsolete? Out of style? Are they uncool? Do you still have dreams? For many North Americans, a dream is nothing but an old-fashioned idea replaced by the harsh reality of a modern world. Longer work hours, higher debt, fewer raises, horrible bosses, less family time. Who's got time for dreams when everyone's just trying to get by? We're here to officially announce that WFG is bringing dreams back. And we're not doing it for just the ultra-wealthy like others are. We're doing it for everyone. Every age, every background, every gender, every experience level. Whoever you are, we're here to help you. And help starts with a financial education. When people know how money really works, they can reduce debt and enjoy the confidence that comes from knowing their families are protected financially. They can discover the excitement that comes from a solid strategy to save for the future, and the hope that one day they might become financially independent. But we don't stop there. We open the door to anyone to become a business owner and be part of our mission to help others. We don't want anyone to shrink the size of their dreams to fit the size of their opportunity. That's why there's no limit to how many people can reach our top promotion levels. And that's why we don't put any limits on how much you can earn with us. Success is not reserved for a few. It's offered to anyone willing to learn, work hard, and grow. We believe anyone with the right support can transition from where they are today as someone's employee to where they could be tomorrow as an entrepreneur who owns their future. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. When you know how to protect your family financially, when you take control of your money, when you're enabled to succeed, an amazing thing happens. Dreams are all you want to talk about. If you still have dreams, start here. "9/11 worries, the post-recession blues, or the posts on social media by anyone with an opinion that have made the world so cynical these days. Are they obsolete? Out of style? Are they uncool? Do you still have dreams? For many North Americans, a dream is nothing but an old-fashioned idea replaced by the harsh reality of a modern world. Longer work hours, higher debt, fewer raises, horrible bosses, less family time. Who's got time for dreams when everyone's just trying to get by? We're here to officially announce that WFG is bringing dreams back. And we're not doing it for just the ultra-wealthy like others are. We're doing it for everyone. Every age, every background, every gender, every experience level. Whoever you are, we're here to help you. And help starts with a financial education. When people know how money really works, they can reduce debt and enjoy the confidence that comes from knowing their families are protected financially. They can discover the excitement that comes from a solid strategy to save for the future and the hope that one day they might become financially independent. But we don't stop there. We open the door to anyone to become a business owner and be part of our mission to help others. We don't want anyone to shrink the size of their dreams to fit the size of their opportunity. That's why there's no limit to how many people can reach our top promotion levels. And that's why we don't put any limits on how much you can earn with us. Success is not reserved for a few. It's offered to anyone willing to learn, work hard, and grow. We believe anyone with the right support can transition from where they are today as someone's employee to where they could be tomorrow as an entrepreneur who owns their future. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. When you know how to protect your family financially, when you take control of your money, when you're enabled to succeed, an amazing thing happens. Dreams are all you want to talk about. If you still have dreams, start here.
World Financial Group is a business platform that empowers people from all walks of life to create lucrative and lasting financial services businesses. Through Harris Interactive, we reached a wide demographic of Americans whose opinions show the strong need for WFG products and services. Here's what we found. Only 15% of Americans are confident about their current situation. A large proportion, 36%, are worried. Their anxiety indicates that financial peace of mind is in short supply throughout the United States. What's driving this situation? Our survey reveals 5 major factors that are converging to limit financial peace of mind for many Americans, creating a widespread need you can build a business on as a WFG associate. First, many Americans don't have a firm grasp of key financial concepts. Although 77% understand the importance of saving now versus later, less than half are familiar with more advanced concepts, such as the impact of taxes on savings and investments. As a WFG financial professional, you'll be trained on how to teach these concepts to individuals and families so they understand how to put them to their advantage. Second, only 40% of US adults say they have enough life insurance. The remaining 60% don't have any, don't have enough, or don't know if they have enough. As a WFG financial professional, you can help people choose the right amount and type of life insurance protection for themselves and their family. Third, almost 2 out of 3 people are not where they should be in terms of retirement planning. They don't know when they'll be able to retire. They believe they may have to delay retirement. Or they believe they'll never be able to live their retirement dreams. As a WFG financial professional, you have access to the products and services that can help people find the most secure route to attaining their retirement goals. Fourth, many working adults are not satisfied with their current income, career, and work-life balance. 69% of working adults say they don't make what they want. 61% say they're not satisfied with their current role. 53%
Hi, Michelle and Sharon. Can I help you guys with anything? I see you're still on.